Thank you. Thank you very much. Today on behalf of Dr. Nathan Newman. He asked me to present a very new product that avant de parler, I'm sorry. Before talking, I want to show you a small, short video about the
Introducing Luminesce Flawless Skin Brightener. Perfectly bright, perfectly beautiful. Formulated by our world-renowned, board-certified dermatologist. With carefully selected ingredients. A carefully curated and synergistic formula. Without the harsh ingredients. Experience the joy of true skin perfection with Luminesce Flawless Skin Brightener, exclusively by Jeunesse.
You like it? Please. Okay. Now, of course, this product has been designed by Dr. Nathan Newman, which I introduce on behalf of him, the new product called Flawless, excuse me for my English, Flawless Skin Brightener. I'm sorry, but... So it was difficult for me to understand what means flawless and what is the exact translation in French of brightening. So I'm putting some translation before starting, you know, for the people who doesn't know what means flawless. And you will look at your own language here so you can know exactly what means that. You see, you have all the language here. And that's it. Now, that's for flawless. Everybody understand what means flawless? Good. Now, what about brightness? Brightener. Now, we know what we talk about. Brightener, I'm sorry. You see? For everyone. Okay. Before going to this product, I want to give you some idea of the biology of skin color. You see, why our skin have different colors? Well, because the amount of melanins with an S in our skin, because we have 3 or 4 different pigments called melanin. So the melanin are produced by cells called, my God, my English, melanocytes. In French, melanocyte. Thank you. But melanocytes are the cells which are producing melanin, melanin pigment. And you see, this pigment is going to another store called melanosome, just for you. After that, we will not talk about technical things. And sorry, it goes so fast. And what happened after, when they go up, this melanin is taken by another type of cells called keratinocytes, which bring the pigment to the surface of the skin. Now, Melanin for what? Melanin is giving the color to our hair, to our skin, and to our eyes. So it is very important for us, this melanin pigment. So why are we born with different colors? You see, it's, of course, based on genes. But it's not only one gene. It's a mixture of several, maybe 100 different genes which will give your own color. And that's very important to understand. Now, what is the main function of melanin is to protect us against the harmful effect of UV rays. Now, remember, melanin is here to protect us. How is it going to do? By tanning. Tanning is the end result or the response to UV damage. You have to understand, when we tan, it's because we are hurt by UV. What happened also at the level of the cells is that the melanin protects the nucleus by going around our chromosome to go to mutation. Mutation means cancer. But if we go too far, what will happen is the risk of skin cancer. And you have to be very aware of that. Too much UV ray can go to skin cancer because the melanin system will be overwhelmed. Now, very important. What means brightening compared to lightening or to whitening? What are the difference? Well, the first one is whitening. You know, whitening is not so popular here. It's popular in America. It's like a bleach to strip all or most of the pigment out of the skin. We are just cleaning the skin, washing the skin. In this case, you know, whitening can irritate the skin. And what happened? We will have big spot of discolorated skin. And maybe other people can develop inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Then you will have a skin which have spot of white skin and some of brown skin. And this is quite dangerous. So the second one is about lightening. Lightening is again different from whitening. And you do that by a chemical called, I will try to say it in English, tyrosinase inhibitor. And it's an enzyme, you know, which helps to produce melanin. And by blocking this enzyme, you are blocking melanin production. What happens is when you do that, you have to be very careful about sun exposure. Why? Because you don't have any more melanin production. So you're not anymore protected. And, you know, you have more sun damage if you go too much to the sun. And so this is the effect, the side effect of lightening. Now, we come to brightening. And as you see in the video, brightening agents are here to improve our radiance. We call it luminescence. Sorry, but it's the same word that luminesce. So luminescence is the big target of brightening skin. Now, what is inside? We call it FSB, is shorter. What is inside this product? We have different ingredients, and I'm sorry, for the first time I will go very quickly to the ingredient. You see, they are listed here, and fortunately I cannot pronounce that in English. So you can read it, and everybody can see. Now, let's go to one by one very quickly. The first one, which is the most important, is our growth factors. we have a part of growth factor in this product which will help everything to be managed, because growth factors are signaling molecules. They will exactly manage good, bad, hyper, hypo, and these 240 growth factors. Now, the melanostatins 5 is a product which have the ability to block the formation of unwanted pigmentation, and it will control the skin tones. You see? And it will help healing wound and preventing roughness of the skin. The next one is an herb. In fact, it's a Chinese mushroom. We extract from this Chinese mushroom a product, a polysaccharide, which have a very unique water retention. It's a light film forming property with very, very soft touch. It has a fantastic transparency, increasing the brightness and the luminance or the luminescence of the skin. Now, this small, we call that unispheres. It's deliver two very important extracts, lemon fruit extract and cucumber. Both of them are improving again the brightening of the skin. But not only that, you know, you have these beads with instant white filter because of the zinc dioxide content. And it's like putting on your skin a white foundation. And this is the exact effect that this little sphere are doing. Now, we have a very unique patented vitamin C in a very special form, which block, but on a temporary way, block melanin synthesis. And this is what you have when you see to the microscope, a reduction of the melanin synthesis, but only a reduction which is extremely transient. Now, what happened with the last one, which is called vitamin B3, niacinamide, it's very smart too. To be visible on the skin. So this product block the transport to the skin, to the surface of the skin. Block, of course, in a certain way. So, So what are the key benefits of this skin brightener? You know, it helps maintain the appearance of a bright skin. It will reduce dark spots. It will even skin tones, and it will help to prevent or to manage discoloration. It's work on two-way, hyper and hypo. So here is some example that Dr. Newman sent me to show how it works slowly, but it works surely. Example here, before and after, as you can see, the hyperpigmentation have been drastically reduced. Here also, it takes a little time for the very numerous dark spots that you may have here in the chest. Here, before and after 3 months, just by using this product. Now, it's good for all skin color, means every kind of color of the skin, for all skin types, and all skin area of the body. Means you can use it everywhere, regardless of your skin color. We did some tests very scientific test, and we present and we prove that we can increase by 400% the luminescence of the skin. Here is another one which show you 132% increase in what we call reverse photoengineering. And finally, we have another one here, which is the wick progression done by a special machine which work and show exactly the brightening of the skin. Now, there is no animal product. There is no peeling or irritation. There is no strong chemical or any drying acids. There is no paraben. There is no oil which are causing acne. There is no what we call hydroquinone, and this is for bleaching the skin. And it doesn't affect, if you have sun sensitivity, it will not affect it. Now, how you use that? In the morning, you first cleanse. You put, if it's time, your lifting mask first. You put the serum after. And number 4, you put the skin brightener just before the last step, which will be the daily moisturizer. So it's just a last step before. Of course, the lifting mask, you put it only 1 or 2 times a week. In the evening, it's the same. Cleanser, lifting mask if necessary, serum, and then the skin brightener, finishing by the night repair. Thank you very much. My name is William Amzallag, and I am Generation Young. Thank you. Thank you.